Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you so much for joining us again tonight. Another Sunday night, 9 p.m. We are streaming on YouTube and Facebook, is that right?
Yep.
So let us know how the sound is. Please send us a message. Let us know where you are joining us from, whether you're in Birmingham or California or Hawaii, or thinking of all the wonderful places I'd like to go and visit, or Malaysia. And yeah, we hope that you've had a pleasant week, that it's been relatively calm. For us, it's 1 week down of the summer holidays. It feels like it's gone really quickly, but also not. So we've been trying to chill out as much as we can, because we all need some downtime, including the children. They've had a very difficult year at school and otherwise. And yeah, so we're just trying to regroup and kind of recharge. Next week, Kirtan won't be possible for us, so we made sure that we could sit today, and then hopefully the week after we will resume as per usual. But we will let you know. If you want notifications, then you can sign up, subscribe to our Qi-Rattan YouTube channel, and you will get a notification sent to you when we are going to go live. I think they set a reminder as well. Do they? Does it set reminders or something on YouTube? So do they need to do that, or does it do it automatically?
No, it doesn't. So as if you subscribe and click on the bell icon, you'll get a notification when we're live, and it sets you a reminder as well half an hour before, so you can get your jaju ready and everything. But yeah, all good.
Yep.
From that side of things. Just checking that YouTube is working. Guys, do please let us know if the sound is okay. We've got SSS in the house on YouTube. Thank you. Hope you guys are okay. Oh, it's only one at the moment. I can't see the rest of them.
Where the rest gone?
So big hello to the Pradhan for this week is Kiran Kondo, and also M Gill. Big fateh to yourselves, and thank you for the rose emoticon. There's Harpreet Kaur, looking forward to this all week. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Thanks very much, guys. And yep, on Facebook at the moment. Let us know, whoever else is on Facebook, if everything's fine on that side of things. Kiran Benji says sound is perfect. Thank you. Okay, that's great.
Thanks for confirming for us. Yeah, and also to let you know that the Women's Wellbeing Retreat is now live. We have 6. Is it still 6?
It's pretty much sold out now.
6 spaces.
I think we've only got about 6 spaces left now, and it's just they're selling out very quickly.
So if you're interested, then please book your space. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Nice thing about it is obviously there's so much you can gain from the retreat, 1-day retreat. Anyway, with Jagdeep and our mentor Dav Banessa will be joining us for that. But also you get to meet other like-minded individuals, and it'll be a really nice opportunity for you guys to share in a really safe space.
So we'll be looking at things like how to take care of ourselves in terms of our mental health, our physical health, also how to boost our immune system, and just spend some time together as a collective Sangat. We understand that a lot of women have shown interest, but they're unable to attend because they have other responsibilities, whether it be family or otherwise. And yes, it has become harder. We know it's become more difficult for us as well, doing programs and other such things with the current circumstances. We want to keep ourselves healthy, we want to keep our children healthy, and then we usually think twice, or at least twice, if not 3 times, before we book a Kirtan program, even pre-pandemic. And now we have to think and consider even more stringently, and carefully, for the sake of our children especially, We've spent so much time with them, and now to leave them to do Kirtan program seems like such a massive thing to do.
Especially when they're a lot more conscious now of us being absent, not spending enough time.
So like even Amrit Bar going to take the rubbish out has become such a big ordeal, you know, to go down 2 flights of stairs to take, you know, just take the rubbish out to the bins. It's almost like, it's, you know, because Amrit Bar's been working from home, as a lot of people have been, even just before the pandemic actually, you were already working from home. So Papa's always here. So where on earth is he going? How could he possibly leave the flat? He's not allowed to leave the flat. Which has been really difficult for you, isn't it? So even just going for a walk on your own has become
tough. But it's been good at the same time.
There's been lots of negotiation. So yeah, you are held prisoner in some ways.
But yeah,
please don't call the cops on us. He's fine, really. Blink. If you blink lots, then get some help.
So yeah, what are we at? We're at so the women's empowering self-care for women 1-day retreat, nearly sold out. So if you and a friend want to join, I think there's only about 6 spaces left. So
yeah, and we've had a lot of interest about turning it into an online thing as well. So we'll look into that.
Yeah.
We'll see how we can adapt it to make it more. Obviously, with online, it's very difficult to do the more interactive work. But there's ways of doing that, aren't there?
Exactly.
Isn't there, like, I don't know if you can do it on Zoom, but I think on other ones there's breakout rooms and things you've told me about.
We'll figure it out.
So
Let's get this one done first. I think this is
it's going to be
a challenging one. It's the first one in a year and a half.
So the last one we did was just before the lockdown occurred. It was like 2 or 3 weeks before the last one. First lockdown we had in the UK.
Yeah.
So it feels very few and far between. We also have Qi-Rattan retreats, also 3 days.
Got 2 more, two retreats lined up for later this year. One in September and one in October. But we'll release that as soon as this one is this women's retreat is sold out, which will be the next day or so.
Yep. So keep your ear close to the ground for any more news.
Yep.
We'll let you know as we go along, and we're just keeping our fingers crossed that everything stays open, because numbers keep changing, they keep rising, they keep falling. We don't know what's going on half the time, but we are going to continue soldier on as we do, as we all must. And so our Shabbat for today, we've
hold on a second before that, say a few hellos. A few hellos on Facebook. Jet, Harpreet Kaur are watching, so hi to yourselves. Rav Kondo, aka Daddy Kondo's Kitchen, his message is not working on Instagram. I implore you to talk to your wife, Kiran, because she has got it on YouTube and she already knows. So maybe.
So we opted out from using Instagram for a little while.
We're just trying it out. I think
we're having to use a platform to be able to dial in and live stream from all 3 platforms, and it's not been working out very well for us.
Yeah, a little bit tricky. So we're trying just the 2, YouTube and Facebook. We're getting a lot more engagement this time around, so it's really good. I think this is probably the way forward. We're going to give it another few more shots and then make a decision.
What's that say in the top left? It says an error occurred.
It doesn't matter. We're still getting all the live chat.
So people can see even though we can't see. Okay.
So hello to Malkeet Gill. Big hello to you. I hope you're well. Reena Basra, all the way from Coventry. Hope you and the family are well. Gurmeet Kaur, hope you're well, Gurmeet. Rumi Kera is also watching. Hi to yourselves. Tommy Bogle is also watching. Hi Tommy. Sarabjit Kaur Sidhu and Simranjit Kaur Jagopote. I hope I pronounced it right. Rav Plahe, aka my GT brother, hope you're well. Sarabjit Kaur Sidhu, Benjamin, blessings, long time Benjamin, hope you're well.
Blast from the past.
It's our Masi, the Lochin ko really hope you're well, Masi.
Aw,
And
good Masi.
and yeah, good Masi. And Gail Singh Raja, such a great seva. Thank you very much. You're doing such a great seva by cleaning a lot of people's teeth and fixing them. So hope you're well. We're getting a few on YouTube. Who have we got? We've got Ravinder Singh. We've got Paramjeet. Mancha Nyake. I hope I pronounced that well. I'm really sorry. The font is really small on the laptop. Anita Nashad, sound is perfect. She's also said, wish I could go. Assuming it's a retreat. She's in the US. Hopefully there'll be a international one online, and you can attend that. Otherwise, the next time we attend the US, we will definitely incorporate some kind of retreat there. Big hello to Sonia Benji, all the way from Wolverhampton. Hope everyone's well. Hope Cash and the girls are well. Big hello to Jay and Sukhmani as well. Guru Sadhana Singh, Wai Guru. Om Chatterjee says, Wai Guru Ji Ka Khalsa, Wai Guru Ji Ki Fateh. Sarab Rayat, good evening. And what else? Lovely seeing you guys, to Paramjeet, and yes, Kiran is telling her husband off right now, Daddy Kondo's Kitchen. Don't go onto Instagram, it's only YouTube and Facebook. Maybe he needs to eat. I think he might be under 100. He might be hungry. That's why he's not working out. So anyway, let's get cracking with this Shabbat.
Okay, so the Shabad that we are going to recite today is by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. The Shabad is Ha Ha Prabharak Leho Ham te kichu na hoye mere Swami Kar Kirpa Apna Naam Deho. So here this entire Shabad is a plea. We're asking Guru Maharaj, please save me. Please save me. Rakh leo. Rakya is to protect. So please protect me, please save me. What are we asking to be saved from? The next line is Ham te kichu na hoye mere Swami kar kripa apna naam deho. So by myself I'm not able to do anything. There's nothing that I can do. Kar kripa apna naam deho. Please grace me with your naam. So we're asking for kirpa, we're asking for naam. Naam is?
There's a Shabad which mentions Naam, Hukam hai. So Naam can also be interpreted as the unfolding or the awareness of Hukam. And what is Hukam? Hukam is the unfolding of now, the unfolding of the present moment, that which is happening all around us right now.
So could we say that I'm not able to understand or do anything myself? Please grace me with your awareness.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely say for myself, the last 2 weeks have been really difficult. I've had to make some really hard decisions about lots of things. And I have had to wholeheartedly do an ardas, a benti to Guru Maharaj to ask them to show me the way, because I've literally, you could go this way, you could go that way, and the options are numerous and all very possible. Some of them will mean more of a fight than others, and then it becomes a case of how much do I really want this and how much do I really believe in this. And we will find that many of us are in a position such as this. Many of us, we may not be experiencing this right now, but life changes very quickly, and sometimes we do come to a fork in the road where we have to make a choice. Sometimes those choices can have short-term repercussions, sometimes they're very long-term. And this entire Shabad is asking Guru Maharaj to really take us by the arm and guide us through it, guide us onward. And here Guru Maharaj is saying the very thing that will save us is Nam. We have that repeatedly throughout Guru Granth Sahib Ji. They can continuously remind us of Nam, of being aware of what consciousness is, what awareness is. And here the Shabad goes on to really talk about the duality, the entanglement, the concerns that we get lost and trapped and really stuck in. So it becomes like, very tarry, very sticky. Anything that we end up doing, anything that we end up involved in, can then become conflicting within ourselves and around us as well. So here we have Agna Kutamba Sagar Sansar Parama Moho Agyana Andar. So here we talk about the family, we talk about our worldly affairs, and it becomes an ocean of fire. So it really is difficult, it's unharmonious, it's disharmonious, maybe, rather than unharmonious. It becomes painful. An ocean of fire is not something that we would ever consider as being a pleasant experience, unless you're of that kind of person, but we won't go there. Here the Shabad talks about doubt, it talks about emotional attachment, it talks about agyan, ignorance, and how we are then surrounded by darkness, created by all of these things, created through doubt, created through misalignment, created through attachment that you can't see beyond. So they say you can't see the wood for the trees. You are in a forest surrounded by trees, but you just cannot see beyond that. You can't fathom that anything could be further beyond that. Uch neech sukh dukh, drapas nahi trisna puk. Again, life throws us through highs and lows, through pain and pleasure. It shows us such extreme duality that can only exist in this realm, and can only exist as part of having a body. Drapas nahi trisna puk. Trisna is yearning, it's thirst, it's desire, it's and here they're explaining it as a thirst that cannot be quenched. So again, there is suffering, even more so, suffering through duality, suffering through attachment, through maya, through agyanta, through ignorance. And then we carry on here. Man basna richibike bead, panchadut sangamaha asad. So the mind is engrossed in passion, and it's entangled, it's engrossed, it's corrupt, and it uses corruption as a disease. It's continuous, it keeps growing, it keeps attaching itself to us. And beyond that, we know that we have the five thieves, we have these Panchaduta, and they will not change for anything. We think that we can control them, that we can manage them, but they are not there to be controlled, they are not there to be managed, they are there to be understood, and that they exist. If we look at them, that they are part and parcel of having a sarir, of being within this world of maya and corruption and all of that sort of stuff, this illusion that we live in, that we deem to be so absolute and true, even though it changes from moment to moment, which means it's not true. Because if it's so changeable, how can it be true? If it's so changeable, how can it continue to exist? Because it needs an attachment to exist. It needs your what's the word? It needs your, not approval, it needs your consent to exist. If you do not give these things your acknowledgement and your consent, you cut the ties. And that's what Mahapurush are able to do. They're able to still live and remain in this world, yet they are unattached. Like the lotus flower that we hear of, Gurbani gives countless references to the lotus flower. So, it needs the dirt for the roots to grow. And the ocean, or the water in which it lives, it's a part of, but it's not a part of, because the lotus flower itself grows all the way through, all the way up to the surface, and it's only when it reaches the surface that it flowers. If it flowers in the water, it will die. And in the same way, we have a root, because we have a source. We don't just pop out of nowhere. We are a part of Akal Purkh Waheguru Ji, and so that's our root, that is our mool. But also, we do exist by taking this form, like that Guru Maharaj has given us, by having been given this opportunity to live in this lifetime as we do. That is the ocean, and the ones who are able to blossom at the top are the ones who really, truly, completely understand this. And it doesn't matter which way the current takes them, because the roots are still firm in the dirt, they are not going to move. And yes, there will be big waves and there will be small waves, but we know that where our roots are, and we know that we are planted firmly, and that actually this entire ocean of illusion, of Maya, is temporary and is changeable. And also that we are not part of it. We are in it, but not of it. We are part of something much greater, which is Akal Purkh Waheguru Ji and Guru Maharaj. So the very last two lines of this Shabad are Ji Jahan Pran Tan Tera, Nanak Jan Sada Har Nera. Ji Jahan, my Ji, my innermost being, my Ji, the one who, the part of me that is conscious. Ji Jahan, Pran Tan Tera. So saying my breath, any wealth that I've attained, the very thing that I'm made of, all belongs to you. So here Appa Guru Maharaj nu something there, that I have this problem, I have that, the whole Shabad's been, first you ask for Guru Maharaj to save you, to please do my rakhya, to protect me, that I don't understand what's going on, that I can't do anything by myself, that you are my master, and by your grace, only you can grant me with Nam, and with consciousness, with conscious awareness. We talk about all the things in this Shabad. Guru Maharaj is telling us, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj are telling us all of the other things that we get entangled with. We are deluded, we get pulled and drawn away by entanglements of families and worldly affairs, through emotional attachments, through ignorance, through misunderstanding, to the point where we create our own suffering by hanging on to those things which are only going to cause us more suffering, but we don't know how to let go, because the way that we have been designed, the way that we have grown and we have learned, is that Maya is real. So we envision Maya to be something which it is not. It is an illusion, but we think that it's completely real. That our mind is corrupt and full of even our thinking is diseased. That the Banjjor are completely running rampant and will never change. They are what they are. They will never change. But as soon as we understand what they are, the illusion then, the whole spell is broken. And at the very end, realizing that actually everything that I ever am everything that I ever have been, everything that I ever will be, does not belong to me, only belongs to you, Guru Maharaj, anyway. And the very last line of the Shabad is Nanak Jan Sada Harinera. And here we're saying that we know that Guru Maharaj, I now understand, through the grace of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, I now understand that Har, that Guru Maharaj, is always with me. So there is never a time, even throughout all of these ups and downs that we are experiencing, all of the things, you know, whether it be the ignorance or otherwise, or anything, throughout all of it, Guru Maharaj is always with us. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj are trying to explain this to us through this Shabad, going through, and this is, even the way that the Shabad is composed, this is a way that our mind travels. You know, when we are trying to make a decision, how do I make it, you know, am I making a decision, you know, just on what I think will be right? Am I chasing desire? You know, we have to ask ourselves all of these questions when we come to a time where we have to make a really big choice, left or right. You know, we've been watching The Matrix, and do we take the red pill or the blue pill? And we shall now continue to the Shabad, because I'm getting the Ishara of hurry it up. Okay, right, so you know the drill. Please make yourselves comfortable. Now that we know the meaning of the Shabad, I hope that was clear enough. We are going to now do Benti to Guru Maharaj, that they will reduce our suffering through this understanding of this Shabad, through what we have been graced with, through Kirtan therapy, to reduce our adya biyadya, our internal conflicts. Please take a moment to close your eyes, sit comfortably, and bring your attention to your breath. Bring your attention to just below your nose. And notice how the breath moves in and out freely, without hindrance. And if you have a thought, gently, without judgment, bring your attention back to your breath. Do this anytime your mind begins to wander. Just very gently, without judgment, bringing your attention back to your breath. with your eyes closed, please bring your attention back to your breath. Please place your hands on your heart. Simply noticing your breath as it breathes all by itself. Noticing your body expand and contract with each inhale and each exhale. Allowing the ras from the Kirtan to settle within each and every cell, bringing you good health, good physical health, good emotional health, good mental health. Please take a deep inhale and hold. And release. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope that you've enjoyed today's Kirtan therapy session. Did we do birthdays?
We didn't do birthdays. 3 birthdays we mentioned to me. So big happy birthday to Sikh Mum, who is the wife of my very good friend Gurpreet Singh, who is aka Sikh Dad. So big happy birthday to you, Benji. Hope you had a fantastic day last week.
Sharon Bada.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
Very happy birthday to you too. There was one more.
Pearljeet. So happy birthday to Pearljeet, all the way in Malaysia, I think, or Indonesia. I don't know where you are right now.
She could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, Pearljeet, we wish you a very happy birthday.
Okay. Right. A few hellos coming in. Sage said it was lovely, thank you. Nicholas Sakos Wahiguru to you. Paramjeet said thank you. I'm not going to say your surname again, Paramjeet. It's a tongue twister. If you can show us how to pronounce it next time, we will definitely do that. Big thank you to from Jatinder Kaur, Sonia Benji. Thank you to you for joining us. Hello to Aman Baju, Harminder Gyani, Kuli Singh from Disney. Ravinder Plahe said amazing, thanks for joining us. But hope you're well. And last but not least, our mentor by Davinder Singh Panessa joined us at Kirtan therapy, which is healthcare through mantra, frequency medicine, which is what we're trying to achieve through Kirtan therapy. So I think that's about it. I think we'll check out just a couple more coming through. M. Gill is saying it's so divine. Kiran Kondal Benji saying love you guys, and we love you too and your family. Prabhjit Singh is saying thank you, please keep doing these sessions. We will try our best. Next week we're not around, we're away, both of us. We're working on our projects, so we won't be around. And Nicholas has said my surname is pronounced as Chungus, like Chardikala, so it's Greek. Fantastic. So we have a Greek Sangat here joining us today. And Rami says God bless you. Okay.
Mhm.
I think let's check out before.
It's late.
Yeah, and
It's late
we
today.
need a cup of tea. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Do subscribe to YouTube. Hit the bell icon so you can receive notifications on when we're going to be going live next, and obviously Facebook and Instagram as well.
Keep well. Until next time. Waheguru Ji Ka
Ka
Khalsa,
Khalsa,
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.